So let us see the next problem. So what is the next problem is, so this is the next division. So in this division, 7 is the divisor. And what is the dividend here? 924 is the dividend. So now again continue the same process. So if there are more than 2 digits, we have to do the addition by taking each digit separate. So let us take first digit in the dividend. So what is the first digit in the dividend? 9 is the first digit. Let us find when did the number 9 comes in the 7th table. So let us recall the 7th table once. So that is take one time, that is 7 ones are 7. And continue to write the 7th table until we get the number 9. So now take 2 times. So 7 twos are 14. And take 3 times. 7 threes are 21. And take 4 times. So 7 fours are 28. So children, if you observe the 7th table, so we did not get the number 9 in the 7th table. So the number 9 is not there in the 7th table. Then what we have to do? So if the number is not in the table, we have to take the before number for that digit. So what is the before number for 9? The before number for 9 is 8. So there is also no 8 in the 7th table. And again take the before number for 8. What is the before number for 8? The before number for 8 is 7. Yes, there is a 7 in the 7th table. How many times you have to take to get 7 in the 7th table? We have to take 1 time. So children, do you understand? So if the number did not get in the 7th table, we have to take its smaller number. We have to take the smaller number for that number. So the smaller number for 9 is 7. So take 7. That is, we have to take 1 time to get 7. So write this one in the question. Write this one in the question and multiply this divisor and this number. That is 7 into 1. 7 ones are 7. So write the product below the first digit and subtract. So if you subtract 7 from 9, that is 9 minus 7 means, so open 9 fingers. These are the 9 fingers and close 7 fingers among these. So close 7 fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So how many fingers are there? There are remaining 2 fingers. So write 2 below the first digit. And we did not get the number 2 in the 7th table. So that's why bring down the second digit in the dividend. What is the second digit in the dividend? 2 is the second digit. So that's why bring down the second digit. So then the number becomes 22. So the number becomes 22. Again, let us find when did the number 22 comes in the 7th table. So if you observe the 7th table, so in the 7th table, we did not get the number 22 in the 7th table. So what we have to take, if the number did not come in the table, then we have to take the before number for the given number. So what is the before number for 22? So the before number for 22 is 21. So when did the number 21 comes in the 7th table? So 21 comes in the 7th table if you take 3 times. So if you take 3 times, we get the number 21 which is less than 20. So if the number did not come in the table, we have to take its lesser number. We have to take the number which is just less than that number. So 21 is the before number. That's why we have to take this one. So how many times we have to take to get 21? 3 times. So write 3 in the quotient above the dividend. Now again multiply the divisor and this number. That is 7 into 3. 7 threes are, how much children? 7 threes are 21. So write the product below 22 and subtract. So children, subtract. How can you subtract? So first to subtract the digits present in the ones place. What are the digits present in the ones place? 2 and 1. So subtract 1 from 2. So if you subtract 1 from 2, that means 2 minus 1, open 2 fingers and close 1 finger. How many fingers are there? 1 finger. So answer is 1. And if you subtract 2 from 2, that is 2 minus 2, 0. So the number we have got is 1 and we did not get the number 1 in the 7th table. So now bring down the third digit. What is the third digit here? So 4 is the third digit. So bring down the third digit. So that is bring down the digit to 4. So the number becomes 14. Now let us find when did the number 14 comes in the 7th table. So if you observe the 7th table, the number 14 comes when we have take 2 times. So if you take 2 times of 7, so it becomes 14. So write 2 in the quotient beside 3 above the dividend. Now again multiply the divisor and this number, that is 7 into 2. 7 2s are 14. So write that 14 below the 14 and subtract. So 14 minus 14, the answer is 0. So 14 minus 14 is 0. So children, the division is completed because there are no more digits to bring down. So division is completed. What is the answer here? The answer is 132. So children, look at the next problem. So in this division, what is the divisor? The divisor is 5. What is the dividend? 330 is the dividend. So in 330, how many digits are there? There are 3 digits. So 330 is a 3-digit number and 5 is a 1-digit number. We have to divide this 3-digit number by the 1-digit number 5. So again same process. So there are how many digits? 3 digits. So if there are more than 2 digits, we have to take each digit separately and we have to do the addition. So let us take the first digit in the dividend. Children, here what is the first digit? So 3 is the first digit. And now let us find when did the number 3 comes in the 5th table. So we did not get the number 3 in the 5th table. So what we have to do? So if the number did not get in the 5th table, then also take the second digit also. So if you take the second digit, then the number becomes 33. So children, do you understood here? So the first digit is, that is the first digit is 3 and the first digit 3 did not get in the 5th table. So if the first digit did not get in the table, then take the second digit also. So now if you take the second digit also together, the number becomes 33. Now let us find when did the number 33 comes in the 5th table. So let us recall the 5th table. So that is if you take 1 time, that is 5 ones are 5 and 5 twos are 10 and 5 threes are 15 and 5 fours are 20. So continue to write the table until we get the number 33. So now we have got only 20. So that's why I continue to write the table. That is take 5 times. So if you take 5 times, 5 fives are 25. And now take 6 times. So if you take 6 times, 5 6 are 30. And again continue. So take 7 times. That is 5 sevens are 35. And again take 8 times. 5 eights are 40. So children, if you observe the 5th table, so there is no number 30. That means we did not get the number 33 in the 5th table. So if the number did not get in the table, then take the number which is just less than 33. So what is the number less than 33 in the 5th table? So the number just less than 30 is 30. So all these numbers are less than 33, but we have to take the number which is just less than the number 33. So the number which is less than 33 is 30. So now we have to take this. So how many times we have to take to get 30? So we have to take 6 times to get 30. So now write this 6 in the quotient above the dividend. So now multiply this divisor and this number. That is 5 6 or 5 6 are 30. So write 30 below the dividend and subtract. So first subtract 0 from 3. So if you subtract 0 from 3, if you subtract 0 from any number, again you will get the same number. So that's why if you subtract 0 from 3, again you will get 3. And if you subtract 3 from 3, That is 3 minus 3, 0. So the number we have got is 3 and we did not get the number 3 in the fifth table. That's why bring down the third digit now. What is the third digit? So 0 is the third digit. So bring down the third digit. So then the number becomes 30. So now let us find when did the number 30 comes in the fifth table. So observe the fifth table. When did the number comes 30? So the number 30 comes when we have take 6 times. So that's why, so write the 6 in the quotient beside the 6 and again multiply these two numbers 5 and 6. That is 5, 6 or 30. So write the product below 30 and subtract. So 30 minus 30, 0. 30 minus 30, 0. And the division is completed because no more digits in the dividend to bring down. So children, what is the answer in this division? The answer is 66. That is quotient. So children, in this way, we can practice and we can do the division of 3-digit number by a 1-digit number. Now let us practice some more problems on this division. So children, look at the board and there are some more problems on the division. So here they have given 2 divisions. So let us see the first one. So in this division also, what is the divisor? 3 is the divisor. What is the dividend here? So 810 is the dividend. And 810 is a 3-digit number and divisor 3 is a 1-digit number. Now we have to divide this 3-digit number by 1-digit number 3. So again the same process. That means we have to take 1 digit separately and do the addition. So take each one separately and do the addition. So let us take the first digit in the dividend. What is the first digit in the dividend? So 8 is the first digit in the dividend. So let us find when did the number 8 comes in 3. When did the number 8 comes in 3? So let us recall the third table. So that is 3 ones are 3. So if we take 1 time, we will get 3. But we want the number 8. So continue this right in the table. So now take 2 times. That is 3 2s are 6. And now take 3 times. It is 3 3s are 9. And take 4 times. 3 4s are 12. So children, in this way, if you observe the third table, we did not get the number 8 in the third table. So if you did not get the number 8 in the third table, then what we have to do? So you have to take the number which is just less than 8. So what is the number which is just less than 8 in the table? So the number which is just less than 8 is 6. So we have to take this one and how much time we have to take to get the 6? So we have to take 2 times to get the number 6. So now write 2 in the quotient above the dividend. So write 2 in the quotient above the dividend. So now multiply this divisor and this number, that is 3 into 2, that is 3 2s are 6. So write 6 below the first digit and subtract. So now subtract these two numbers, that is subtract 6 from 8. So how can you subtract? So open 8 fingers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. These are the 8 fingers. And now close 6 fingers among these 8 fingers. So close 6 fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have closed 6 fingers. How many fingers are there remaining? So there are remaining 1, 2. 2 fingers are there. So 2 is the answer. And we did not get the number 2 in the third table. That's why bring down the second digit. What is the second digit? 1 is the second digit. So bring down the second digit. So if you bring down the 1, the number becomes 21. So now let us find when did the number 21 comes in the third table. So now continue to write the third table until we get the number 21. So now take 5 times, that is 3 5s are 15, and take 6 times, 3 6 are 18, and now again take 7 times, 3 7s are 21. So now we got the number 21 in the third table. So how many times we have to take to get number 21? We have to take 7 times to get 21. So write this 7 in the quotient beside 2 and again multiply this divisor and this number. That is 3 into 7. 3 sevens are 21. So 3 sevens are 21. And now subtract. So now subtract 21 and 21. It is 21 minus 21, 0. So 21 minus 21, 0. And there is a third digit. What is the third digit here? So 0 is the third digit. So if there is a remaining 0 in the dividend, so then you have to carry that 0 to the quotient. So children, remember? So if the last digit is 0, then carry that 0 to the quotient. So that is write 0 in the quotient. So now the division is completed. So what is the answer here? The answer is 270. So now see the next problem. So what is the next division here? This is the division. So what is the dividend here? 888 is the dividend. What is the divisor? 8 is the divisor. So now let us take the first digit in the dividend. What is the first digit in the dividend? 8 is the first digit. So let us find. So when did the number 8 comes in the 8 table? So let us recall the 8 table, that is 8 ones are 8 and take 2 times 8 twos are 16. So in this way, so when did the number 8 comes in the 8 table? So the number 8 comes in the 8 table if we take 1 time. So 1 times 8 is 8. So we have to take 1 time. So write 1 in the quotient above the dividend. So children, right now multiply this divisor and this number, that is 8 into 1. That is 8 ones are 8. So write the product below the first digit and subtract. So now subtract this 8 minus 8. 8 minus 8, 0. So 8 minus 8, 0. So now children, the first digit is completed. Now bring down the second digit. So what is the second digit here? The second digit is again 8. So now bring down the second digit, that is 8. The number becomes 8. Again let us find when did the number 8 comes in the 8 table. So the number 8 comes in the 8 table if you take 1 time. So now write 1 again in the quotient beside the 1. So now multiply this divisor and this 1. So 8 into 1, that is 8 ones are 8. Write the product below the second digit and subtract. So 8 minus 8. So how much 8 minus 8? 8 minus 8, again 0. So now then there is a third digit in the dividend. So bring down the third digit. What is the third digit here? So the third digit is again 8. So bring down 8. Then the number becomes 8. So now how many times we have to take to get 8 in the 8 table? So we have to take 1 time to get 8 in the 8 table. That means 1 times 8 is 8. So take 1 time. So now again write 1 in the quotient and multiply the divisor and this 1. That is 8 into 1. 8 ones are 8. So write 8 below the third digit and again subtract. So if you get, what will you get? 8 minus 8, 0. So 8 minus 8, 0. So the division is completed because there are no more digits in the dividend to bring down. So what is the answer here? The answer is 111 is the answer. So children, in this way, we can do the division of a 3-digit number by a 1-digit number, and there are some more problems in this exercise, and practice the remaining problems as a homework at your home.